So is this what DeJounte Murray meant when he said that Greg Popovich, Coach Popovich, Goat Popovich, plays mind games? Ooh, this is something here.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, guys, so we're going to go over what Lonnie Walker has to say about Greg Popovich. I watched the entire interview, and I just want to talk about this part in particular because I find it very interesting. And don't worry about me plugging merch. I'm just not, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about going to clanthemerchfan.com and getting some awesome merch. Do not worry about clicking the link below to clanthemerchfan.com and looking at the awesome designs that I have. Do not worry about that, okay? Don't worry about it. I'm not going to plug it. I'm not. clanthemerchfan.com. All right, so let's go ahead and go over this. So I'm just going to dive straight into it. And I want to relate this to what DeJounte Murray said about Popovich playing mind games. And I just want to see if it tracks it at all. So let's go ahead and listen.
I was back and forth between Austin Spurs and coming back.
Yeah.
So they made me do 9 games in 9 days. I think that was like our 6th game. And at that point, I just got to Houston at like 3 in the morning. I'm tired. I had to go to shoot around. The game is going, and I'm just sitting there. I'm talking to my boy Drew Eubanks, who's with Portland. I'm like, does this game just look real fast to you, or is it just me? I hear Coach Pop, Lonnie. What? Talking about, he's like, Lonnie, get in there, guard James. Like, you want me to guard James immediately. All right, I got you. 3 threes in a row. He shot 1 from half court. First one was like a pull-up from half court. The next 2 was like a dime. He went on like 11-0 run. Coach Pop looking at me, cursing me out. Sit your like, all right.
DeJounte talked about the Spurs playing mind game.
Oh, uh-oh.
Especially with the rookies.
Yeah.
Did you ever experience that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I played 9 games in 9 days.
Okay. All right. So as you can see, that was very playful. Okay. Lonnie Walker was very playful. No spite whatsoever. Now I'm going to go ahead and say this. All right. Absolute BS with DeJounte Murray's perspective. Okay. Because every single thing that he said, listening to it, it was just crazy to me. It made no sense. It was dumb. And him saying that the Spurs played mind games on him, he gave no examples whatsoever. Okay, so just if you guys need a quick recap, this is what he basically said. He said the San Antonio Spurs or Popovich played mind games on him, and then when explaining the mind games, it was the fact that a player was competing with him for the position, and they didn't give DeJounte Murray the starting position his rookie year, and he worked really hard and had to become the starter the year after, and he complained about Tony Parker not mentoring him. Yeah, now I will say this, okay? While DeJounte Murray, I felt like he was BSing there, and he's come back and not necessarily went back on his comments, but been pretty positive towards the Spurs. He really just speaks to whatever audience he has at the moment, so I don't care about that. Lonnie Walker, I've watched this. I paid attention. There were definitely some mind games, okay? If anyone can say that there were mind games, Lonnie Walker can say it. Because as you guys remember, or at least this is my perspective, outside looking in, Lonnie Walker was very confident, okay? Maybe a little too confident when it comes to his abilities as far as the San Antonio Spurs. Every single time that I saw an interview with him, he was very high on himself, which is good, okay? You want to be confident, but it seems like he was slowly creeping into that I'm already on this level category. And that's just that was my perspective. Okay, I could be completely wrong here. That's just how I viewed it, and I think that that's how at least other Spurs fans viewed it at times as well. But with that being said, Popovich certainly put him in some pretty bad situations. The fact that he played nine games in 9 days, I actually do recall that. But what I recall the most, and one thing that stood out to me the most, was the fact that there was one game in particular in which Popovich sat everybody. He sat everybody. But Lonnie Walker had a plethora of minutes to play, okay? He had many minutes. He got all the minutes, and it was against the Golden State Warriors, and they annihilated Lonnie. Lonnie was missing so many shots. He was so bad. He couldn't guard Steph Curry. I mean, he was just exhausted. He got destroyed in that game, and I definitely think that was Popovich playing some mind games on the rookie. I definitely believe that, but that's part of basketball. That's part of being a good coach. You know, you want to test the limits of your players, and especially if, once again, outside looking in, if you have a player that's overly confident, you got to give them a little bit of a reality check, okay? And I think that that's what happened with Lonnie. But also, I think Popovich also believed in Lonnie quite a bit. And by the way, this is the game. And you can't see it, but James Harden has 61 points, 7 rebounds, 9 threes. He went 19 for 34. Dude, James Harden was something serious, wasn't he? In his prime, he was something serious. Yeah, but absolutely annihilated us. But yeah, big shout out to Lonnie Walker. It's never a time where I hear him talking, I think that he's being spiteful or bitter or anything like that. He really does seem like a genuine dude that just goes with the flow. And I really do appreciate that. Now, I liked Lonnie Walker with the Spurs. Obviously inconsistent. He wasn't exactly what we expected him to be, but then again, I mean, there's only so much you can do with your draft picks, right? But he did good while he was here. Okay, lots of Spurs fans still love him, so big shout out to him. But anyways, just wanted to show you guys that. Didn't know if you saw it, but I'll give it to you later. Once again, if you want to support the channel, oh wait, don't worry about clanthemerchfan.com. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye.